Hey y'all, I'm Kay, and me and my mom are going on a mother daughter trip to South Africa. We'll be flying from Atlanta on Ethiopian Airlines, but I used their bid to upgrade option to fly business class for the first segment. This is both our first time flying any type of business class, so let's get into the experience. Okay, so we're super excited. I got the confirmation that my bid was successful around 4 a.m. that morning. So, heading to check in, an agent directed us to the economy line even after showing her my confirmation email. So, I decided to wait in the Cloud 9 line anyways. Another agent then assumed we were asking for an upgrade, so I showed her my confirmation email. After some confusion with the bid and check in systems and a bit of back and forth with the agent, the seats were released to us and we got our tickets. I'm not sure what that was all about, but was definitely glad they honored my upgrade. The only thing that took me by surprise was that there was no TSA pre check for Ethiopian Airline travelers. Thankfully, the line that day wasn't super long, so it only took about 25 minutes to get through security. So if you're flying Ethiopian from Atlanta, I would still get to the airport at least 2 hours early, even if you have pre check. So unfortunately, I didn't have the best check-in process. For starters, the ease and efficiency of checking in, I would have to give it a 5 out of 10. What did it for me was the check-in agent and her being very dismissive of me without me being able to fully state my case. I had to hold my ground though because I was definitely charged $2,600 for two upgrades. I also don't think the Ethiopian Airlines systems and third party applications talk very well to each other, which makes it very difficult for the agents, which then makes it unsatisfactory for their customers. Overall, it just felt a bit disorganized. Because of that same experience, I give the customer service a 6 out of 10. The dismissiveness was uncalled for and it just felt unkind and a bit defeating. While this rating is based on my initial exchanges, I will say that once my name was found, that same agent did everything in her power to honor my upgrade, and everything was smooth from there. So shout out to her. I didn't let this one mini roadblock ruin my experience though, so onwards we go. So with business class, you get access to the club at ATL, which is an airport lounge in the international terminal. When you walk in, it's a lot of people in the main area, but for Ethiopian airline travelers, they set aside a private section for you. As you can see, it wasn't really all that extravagant, it was bland, nothing really special, just less people. The VIP section didn't have any food options, so we just went to the general section to grab some food. They had some muffins, eggs, fruit, yogurt, pancakes, clam boiled eggs, little things like that. And the food options just weren't given. Everything seemed just okay, like a complimentary hotel breakfast. I really didn't finish what I picked out, but the mimosas my mom got us from the bar were really good. If we had more time, we probably would have had another drink. Me and my mom left Club ATL around 15 minutes before boarding time. So we're at the gate, just flicking it up, selfing up, just really excited. It feels really, really nice to be able to board first. And overall, I was just really excited about all of this. And my mom was too. It has been an absolute dream of mine to fly business or first class at some point in my life. And I'm just so happy to have worked hard to make this dream come true. So obviously, there's a lot of storage bin space. We had no issues with our carry-ons. Me and my mom were just being funny, acting fake bougie, getting our business class pics in and everything. The attendant started handing out warm towels. They looked really nice. It had Ethiopian on them, refreshing for sure. Our seats had a lot of space around them, probably because we were in the first row. And here are the headphones that they passed around, the pillow, the blanket, the seat, the area where you can plug in your electronics and everything, some water, the remote control to the TV, the lights, little wear and tear there. You can adjust the lights and everything. So, yeah. And then here we have I don't know what you call this, but it was a bit sturdy. I actually never really used it on the flight, but the attendant started passing out champagne and mimosas and juice. So me and my mom just got some champagne to get our flight started. I have to give onboarding an 8 out of 10 because of two things. One, we had to ask for our amenity kits versus them already being in our seats like everyone else is. And two, it seemed a bit less luxurious, and I got the sense that the business class attendants were a little understaffed. So, other than those two things, it was very smooth, and the flight attendants were warm and welcoming.
Airlines for the six consecutive years. My name is Akidan.
What's in there?
On this flight together with Captain Ahmad, Captain Kabir, and the entire crew.
Okay.
We are here to ensure you have a safe and enjoyable journey. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our ship members and Thailand passengers. The flight time to Addis will be 12 hours and 30 minutes with an exclusive an altitude of 37,000 feet. Should you require any assistance during the flight, please do not hesitate to contact a member of the crew. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, I needed those.
smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Campaigns that are automatically is prohibited. Lunch, take your white phone flight mode. For takeoff and landing, please switch off electronic device and store them away. After takeoff, the cabin for a birthday will not just well as drink. Breakfast will be served with orange dishes. A variety of meals are shown in the sector. Duty-free item will be on sale. Enjoy your flight and thank you.
That's it. It's nice. It's nicely packaged. So coming back to the seat, this is me trying to get the entertainment system out. It was extremely difficult to pull out. When I tell you, it took us forever, but eventually we got it out, and by that time, the flight attendants started coming around with snacks and drinks. They had a selection of movies, games, and music, which seemed alright. There was a mix of up-to-date movies and some classics, so that was good. I'll be honest though, I ended up not watching any of them because I was extremely tired and didn't sleep the night before because I was so stressed about this bidding process. The monitor was touchscreen, but it wasn't working very well. Like I would have to touch it 2 or 3 times for it to register, so I started using the remote control, and that also wasn't working very well. So I definitely couldn't play any of the games with it, but the entertainment system was adjustable, so we were able to get in and out of our seats with no problems. Now it's time for lunch, and this is what they had on their menu. Unfortunately, the Ethiopian national dish was not available, which was a bummer because I really like Ethiopian food, but it was subbed with 2 options. I think they were fish or chicken. Once we got the table out, we adjusted it to a comfortable position, and the flight attendant set our table and served us food, again with the drink of our choice. Overall, lunch was decent, and I didn't really have any complaints with it. I thought the service was over, but then dessert was served, and then after that, another treat was served. These are after dinner chocolates. Nice packaging. Let's see what they taste like. Like the heart. Chocolate lover. It's good. I like the packaging. It's tasty. Yeah. It's a good little touch. Add a touch of love. I like it. Now that I got some food in my stomach, it's about time to really settle in and get comfy. As you can see, the seat comes all the way out. My stuff was in the way, but it does lay almost 180 degrees flat. Our seats had a little wear and tear, but it's a lie flat seat that surely beats any other seat on this flight, so I really can't complain. Like I said earlier, I actually didn't get any sleep the night before, so I'm about ready to watch my eyelids.
You have the perfect lighting. You are so funny.
I don't remember specifically what was served for dinner, but what I do know is that this was the most flavorful food out of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. When I tell you I had the best sleep, like, come on now. And just knowing that I was able to sleep comfortably on the plane, so as soon as we hit South Africa, we can get our adventure started, was definitely a game changer for me. A few hours before landing, the flight attendants passed around hot, warm towels again, and this time I used it for my face. It was very refreshing, and I really appreciated that touch. The bathroom was a standard bathroom, just like you would see in economy. I mean, they had some little cups for mouthwash, maybe, but really there was no difference. Breakfast wasn't really all that great to me. I liked the bread, fruit, and yogurt, but they could have kept the pancakes, sweetened bananas, and cereal. It just wasn't that tasty. So I'd probably give breakfast like a 5 out of 10. And shout out to the pilots because this was also the smoothest landing I've ever experienced. It's like we glided onto the airstrip like a bird. So all in all, I'd have to give my in-flight experience a 7 out of 10. The service received was great and the attendants were very attentive, even while being short-staffed. While the seats and systems were a bit outdated, they were still functional and could be enjoyed. And lastly, while breakfast wasn't my favorite, I enjoyed the lunch and dinner and free drinks, obviously. I hope you found this video helpful as you prepare for your Ethiopian business class flight. If you have any questions or if I missed something, let me know and drop them in the comments. Again, thanks for watching.